Welcome to our channel, where today we're going to unravel an incredible story that not only showcases the fascinating world of numismatics but also dives deep into the realm of chance, rarity, and historical significance surrounding a single 1-cent coin from 1967 that today commands a staggering price of $82 million. That's right, $82 million for a mere cent piece. This enormous valuation stems from a series of extraordinary errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process, transforming what might have been an ordinary coin into a highly coveted treasure that captivates collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. As we embark on this exploration, we'll dissect the events and circumstances that led to such a remarkable valuation, delving into the minting practices of the 1960s and the specific errors that set this 1967 penny apart from countless others. Understanding why this particular coin is so valuable requires us to first grasp the context of the coinage production during the mid-20th century, particularly in the United States. The 1960s represented a time of significant transformation for American currency, with a transition occurring from silver-based coins to those made of more affordable metals. In the wake of rising silver prices that peaked in the early 1960s and amid a national coin shortage, the U.S. Mint faced immense pressure to change its protocols and adapt to new economic realities. The elimination of silver from most circulating coinage, including dimes, quarters, and even halves, meant that pennies were produced from a new composition known as copper-plated zinc. This switchover not only made the minting process more economical but also introduced complexities and potential for mistakes during production, given that the mint had to rapidly shift to different materials and methods to keep up with the demand for coins in circulation. Against this backdrop, 1967 was a particularly notable year, as it marked the introduction of the special mint set, created explicitly for collectors seeking high-quality coins that boasted an aesthetic appeal beyond that of typical circulating coins. Unlike previous years where coins were struck for everyday use, these special mint sets were designed to offer mint state and proof-like pieces that exhibited a level of craftsmanship reflecting the pride in American coinage. However, during the minting of these special mint set coins, the U.S. Mint encountered a variety of issues that ultimately would lead to the renowned, and valuable, errors now associated with the 1967 1-cent coin. Let's focus on the noteworthy mistakes that create value for collectors. One of the most prominent issues is the appearance of a double die error, specifically referred to as the double die obverse. This phenomenon occurs when a coin die is misaligned, causing it to strike the coin multiple times, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the letters and images displayed on the coin's surface. In the case of the 1967 1-cent penny, a handful of these coins were misstruck, leading to features that exhibited this rare characteristic, creating a preferred variety that collectors sought out feverishly. The allure of the double die, brought about by its limited nature, resulted in heightened interest and competition among collectors, elevating the prices and market for the already historic coin. Furthermore, collectors are acutely aware of the role that condition plays in determining a coin's value. Take, for instance, a pristine example of the 1967 penny and one that shows signs of wear. There is a breathtaking disparity in their valuations, especially if the former exhibits the coveted double die variety. Coins in mint condition, especially those that can be classified within the upper echelons of grading scales, command prices far beyond those showing signs of circulation. As it happens, the extraordinarily rare specimens of the 1967 1-cent coin in top condition, perhaps with the double die error intact, have fetched astronomically high prices that continuously escalate as the collector market grows. It is essential to appreciate the rarity of these coins not only in relation to their characteristics but also in comparison to other coins. The population reports from grading services offer insights into how many examples exist and determine the supply aspect of these collectibles. As fewer quality coins become available, demand remains consistent, and thus the price naturally rises. However, the story doesn't stop with just errors and conditions. There's also the importance of provenance attached to high-value coins, especially for historic pieces like the 1967 penny. Provenance refers to the history of ownership of a coin, and the more illustrious the journey a coin has taken through the hands of esteemed collectors, the greater its desirability in the eyes of buyers. Each sale and purchase become part of that coin's own story, interwoven with the legacies of numismatic enthusiasts who have contributed to its journey. Discussion surrounding the origins and past ownerships of celebrated coins adds yet another layer of depth when considering their worth, and well-documented provenance can facilitate a premium price, particularly among high-end collectors. Additionally, The sheer excitement of discovering rare coins can fuel both individual and public interest in the numismatic world, creating a marketplace that thrives on stories tied to these artifacts. As awareness of unique coins spreads through word of mouth, social media, and various numismatic publications, the buzz surrounding the 1967 penny only intensifies, promoting competition among collectors eager to crown themselves with a rare gem. Beyond the numbers and raw details, it's the stories surrounding these coins, their intended designs, the challenges faced during their production, the historical factors at play during their minting, and the vibrant community of collectors that ignites passion in individuals engaged with the hobby and forms bonds that extend beyond monetary exchange. Even a single mint error can spark debate among collectors, fraught with both excitement and controversy, concerning its apparent authenticity, potential market implications, or even its potential subsequent errors that could be forthcoming based on established trends. In a sense, each coin has the power to tell history, capture moments in time, and evolve within the context of the stories inscribed upon them. This narrative, driven by the very nature of coin collecting, creates a dynamic marketplace in which the participation of enthusiasts can both influence the individual value of coins and reshape the broader landscape of numismatics. One further aspect that needs consideration is how fluctuating market conditions affect coin valuation. Much like other collectible markets, the value of coins does not exist within a vacuum. It adapts to external influences ranging from economic trends, availability of similar products, technological advances in authentication, and even viral sensations that can momentarily elevate certain coins' desirability. Collectors often find themselves at the mercy of market forces that can send prices soaring or plummeting based on factors that seem ephemeral. For instance, if the interest in special mint set coins spikes due to trends in social media or through news features focusing on historical collectibles, it opens a window for prices to climb considerably, but such spikes can also be tempered by negative market shifts or broader economic conditions. This reality underscores the necessity for collectors to build a robust understanding of the market and stay vigilant about incoming trends. The interplay of history and market dynamics underscores each decision made by collectors and investors, influencing their choices immensely. Therefore, a collector's journey often involves a deep dive not just into the physical attributes of coins, but also an exploration of the environment in which these coins exist, demanding an adaptive approach to preserving, purchasing, and selling valuable pieces like the celebrated 1967 penny. While the narrative around how errors and mistakes in minting transformed a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar marvel captures our imaginations, it also highlights enduring themes relevant across all collectible fields. Chance plays a crucial role, personal relationships can elevate outcomes, and a genuine passion for the hobby will continue to drive engagement irrespective of trends. For those who encounter errors, for so many of them, these few small mistakes have the potential to yield exceptional opportunities. Each penny, especially one that emits an aura of strangeness worthy of its collectability, may very well have the potential to connect its holder to an array of individuals who have traversed the paths of history, who faced challenges similar in spirit and tenacity. Collectively, this enigma wrapped in a 1967 1-cent coin is a powerful reminder of how small actions can ripple outwards and transform the simplest objects into valuable artifacts. In conclusion, here we have an exploration of how historical circumstances, whilst underscoring the impact of errors and changes in minting processes, can ignite an array of economic implications that ultimately lead to enigmatic valuations such as that of the 1967 1-cent coin. By tracing the lineage of this special penny from its creation in the midst of a historical sea of change to its present status as a celebrated icon within the realm of coin collecting, we've peeled back the layers of its value beyond what is immediately visible, finding stories interspersed with innovation, error, nostalgia, and economic forces that come together to produce this phenomenon. It reminds every coin enthusiast, collector, and investor that within the realm of numismatics, nothing is ever as straightforward as it first appears, and sometimes what seems like a simple error may very well be the key to unlocking untold fortunes and deeper historical ties that bind us all. Thank you for joining us in this comprehensive journey into the captivating narrative of the 1967 1-cent coin, highlighting its errors, mistakes, and the monumental value bestowed upon it. We invite you to expand your knowledge, delve deeper into the world of coins, and consider the tales that lie within these remarkable artifacts. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that not only educate but also inspire curiosity and appreciation for the insights offered by the wonderfully intricate world of numismatics and the hidden treasures waiting to be discovered in our very own pockets. Today, we're shining the spotlight on an unlikely candidate for immense value in the coin collecting universe, the 2001 D1 cent coin, which has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, fetching prices that reach up to a staggering $15 million due to a series of rare errors and production mistakes that have conspired to transform a simple penny into a coveted artifact of numismatic history. It might seem hard to reconcile the idea that a humble 1-cent coin, typically viewed as mundane and practically worthless, could be considered a high-value item, but as we explore the story behind the 2001 D penny, we will unravel the tale of how human error, a bit of history, and market demand have created a perfect storm, rendering this coin not just valuable but a true treasure. To start, let's take a closer look at the origins of this coin. The 2001 D1 cent coin, minted at the Denver Mint, was part of the regular release of Lincoln pennies. The standard minting process includes striking a blank planchet, the round disc of metal from which coins are made, with an engraved design at high pressure, leaving a clear image of Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, symbols that resonate deeply within American culture and history. However, during the production of the 2001 D penny, a remarkable series of events unfolded that resulted in the creation of the highly sought-after error coins that collectors now chase after relentlessly. One of the most prominent mistakes associated with the 2001 D penny is the double die error, known as the 2001 D double die. This type of error occurs when a coin is struck using a die that has been improperly manufactured, leading to a situation where the image appears to be doubled or distorted. In this case, the striking of President Lincoln's image was misaligned, causing the lettering and features to appear in a ghostly, overlapping manner that is both fascinating and appealing to collectors. The doubling can be especially visible in the word liberty and the year, presenting a unique visual aspect that elevates the coin's collectability. The allure of the 2001 D penny and its double die error lies in the sheer uniqueness of each piece and the history that it represents, which is a striking testament to the impact of error coins in the realm of numismatics. Coin collectors have long held a fascination for error coins, as they often symbolize the unpredictability of the minting process and the human element behind it. Coins that bear such unusual characteristics can command high prices at auctions, and the 2001 D penny is no exception, having been sold for prices well into the millions, as its rarity and historical significance resonate with investors and collectors alike. In addition to the double die error, there are other potential mistakes associated with the 2001 D cent that have contributed to its skyrocketing value. Another notable production error involves coins produced on the wrong planchet, which occurs when pennies are mistakenly struck using planchets intended for different denominations or types of coins. In the case of the 2001 D penny, there have been instances where the coins were struck on zinc planchets rather than the traditional copper composition, resulting in a distinct deviation in weight and appearance. The combination of these various errors not only amplifies the coin's value but also captivates the imagination of those who search for these unique examples within their change or at coin shops, hoping to uncover a treasure that may have been overlooked. Such discrepancies highlight the importance of quality control within the minting process and showcase how specific factors in production can elevate an otherwise standard item to an object of immense value. Though many of the 2001 D pennies were circulated normally, a select few escaped that fate and are now in the possession of dedicated collectors, which only adds to their rarity and desirability. Understanding the rarity associated with the 2001 D penny is critical in comprehending its high market value. With so few known examples containing the notable errors, enthusiasts are eager to acquire them, and this keen interest drives auction prices to astronomical heights. Auction houses around the world have created thriving markets for error coins, attracting potential buyers who are willing to pay large sums for the chance to own an item that contributes to the rich legacy of numismatic history. Each sale contributes to a growing narrative surrounding the coin, enhancing its backstory with each new owner and setting the stage for even higher sale prices in the future as collectors vie for ownership of this exceptional piece. What is particularly thrilling about the search for error coins like the 2001 D penny is that many collectors start their journey in numismatics with the hope of discovering a hidden treasure in their spare change. This sense of adventure adds a layer of excitement to the hobby, as each visit to the bank or the local shop transforms into a treasure hunt for prospective finders. The 2001 D penny acts as a beacon for potential collectors, inspiring them to sift through their coins with newfound enthusiasm, believing that they too might stumble upon a valuable treasure that could turn their fortunes around. It's incredible how a single coin has the power to influence not just the economy of coin collecting as a whole but also the mindset of novices and experienced collectors alike, reminding us of the thrill of the hunt and the excitement that emerges from exploration and discovery. As we delve deeper into the realm of the 2001 D-penny, it's essential to consider the implications of ownership and the emotional connections fostered through the journey of coin collecting. Owning a piece of mighty significance often brings a profound sense of pride. Collectors frequently share stories of their finds, relaying tales of how they came across their coins. The joy that accompanies these discoveries creates bonds among enthusiasts, solidifying friendships through shared experiences as they delve into their mutual passion for numismatics. Becoming part of a vibrant community that shares knowledge and strategies while celebrating their interests can be both rewarding and uplifting, providing motivation to continue on the path of discovery and connection. As the value of the 2001 D-penny has reached heights once unimaginable, it serves as a powerful reminder of how errors and imperfections can lead to beauty in the unusual. It connects collectors not only to the coin itself but also to a larger narrative of history, humanity, and the intricate dance of chance that pervades the world of collectibles. Looking ahead, the continuous increase in value for coins like the 2001 D-penny raises questions about market trends and future valuations. With the rising interest in coin collecting, driven by both millennials and older generations rediscovering this engaging hobby, we can expect the demand for rare coins to remain strong. As more individuals learn about the potential of numismatic investments, the competition among collectors continues to intensify, pointing to a promising future for those intrepid enough to hunt for treasures hidden within their everyday transactions. However, it's crucial for new collectors to remain educated about the intricate landscape of error coins and the potential pitfalls of the hobby. Understanding the importance of authentication and proper grading can significantly influence the success of any collection, ensuring that the pieces in one's possession accurately reflect their value and significance. Knowledge of how to identify the unique characteristics of rare coins, the importance of proper storage, and the benefits of working with reputable dealers and grading services helps safeguard investments and sustain the thrill of the hunt for new treasures. The resurgence of interest in the 2001 D-penny has rekindled conversations about currency in general, prompting discussions about the various forms of money and their respective value systems. Understanding the intricate history of U.S. coinage, from its humble beginnings to contemporary modifications and innovations, can empower collectors by imparting historical context and enriching their appreciation for the items in their collections. The captivating story of the 2001 D-penny intersects with broader discussions regarding what constitutes value and how perceptions of worth can be shaped by myriad factors: scarcity, condition, demand, and emotional significance. As we continue to explore the impact of the 2001 D-penny on the numismatic landscape, it's important to acknowledge that its value is not solely derived from its monetary worth but also from the stories it tells, the connections it fosters, and the opportunities it presents for both novice and expert collectors alike. Owning such a remarkable piece encourages us to understand and celebrate the relationship between individuals, history, and money, fostering an ongoing dialogue about what our currencies truly represent in the fabric of society. In conclusion, the tale of the 2001 D-1-cent coin serves as a powerful metaphor for the unexpected treasures that life can unfold, teaching us that within the context of the ordinary, we can uncover pieces of history that elevate our understanding of the world. It stands as a beacon for collectors and dreamers alike, inviting us to dig deeper, search the unknown, and find beauty in the errors we encounter along the way. Thanks for joining us on this captivating journey into the world of rare coins, and may it inspire you to continue seeking out your own hidden treasures. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest explorations into the remarkable stories behind collectibles. Happy hunting!